Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, a happy Tuesday to you all. This is a very exciting release for me because we are jumping on back with the K band, The Fix, and their brand new release simply titled City. Now, this is exciting for me in a couple of reasons. One, I found out now that they are part of the Superband alumni list. Of course, they were contestants on Superband 2. Well, I've never seen Superband 2. I know I'm very familiar with the show. We watched every single episode of the first season, and it was a great time, and very familiar with a lot of the groups that have come out of the shows now. But two, and most importantly, The Fix technically were my first ever K band that I checked out on the channel almost 11 months ago. They debuted at the end of, I think, November last year. And if my memory serves me correctly, they were my first ever K band that I watched on the channel, full stop. Before In Flying, before Hopi Pola, before Lucy, they were the first K band. And we're back with their new release, and I'm so excited. I love it when something comes full circle like this. And I'm very excited for it, because you know I love a good K band. So let's check it out one time. DJ, roll the intro. Here we go. It has been a very long time since I've listened to them, so I don't really remember what their sound was like from their debut. So it'll kind of be like a new learning experience again, kind of like reacclimate myself with this group. But it's a K band, so I know it's going to be a great time. But here we go. Enough stalling.
City, where people live. In the city's heart lives entwined. Love, laughter, and sorrows to find. Depression may hunt, but they'll find their way through the urban maze to a brighter day.
Kind of look like the old AT&T logo. Oh. Oh, a very quiet way to start off after the pretty intense intro. I'm waiting for it to build because I know it's gonna come. It has to. The 3-3-2 subdivision into a 4 song is very good. Oh, and then we go full speed the second half. Yeah, I love the 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. That pattern is so cool to listen to. It's a very empowering rhythm sequence. And then all the gang vocals doing the kind of OA section. Oh yeah, this is a song that will get you amped up. Okay, we've got a consistent driving beat now in the second verse. I hear you, a little background vocal. This pre-chorus I quite like. It really allows for the song to grow very slowly. And then we get the full drop. This time going straight into the 4. I'll have your moment, guitar. Is that how it ends? Oh, wow. That did not feel like 4 minutes. That felt like 2.5. That went by so quick. Wow. You know what? This song, I would love to hear live with a crowd singing along. I bet that would be so cool. This song essentially sets you up to be able to sing along to it. There's so many moments where you have the gang vocals, the kind of choir section, if you will, where they're singing the oh along with the song, right? As soon as the crowd figures out the pattern at which the song requires the oh part, they're going to join in. It's a human nature thing where if you hear like a really catchy melody or a riff or something of that nature, your brain is going to pick it up and you're going to want to replicate it, especially if the crowd's energy is right. This song has all of the very catchiness in little snippets in that vocal top line, but also has the energy that will get you so amped up while you're listening to the song that you have no choice but to sing along to the oh parts while you're jumping around in the crowd. That is a very good song for a live performance. Oh, it's also one of those songs where the kind of progression of it is very slow and steady, but once that drop comes around, oh, you're in for a journey. The way the song starts is actually a little bit mysterious because you don't really know how fast the song is going to get right off the gate. Especially when the drum part is just doing the dun 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 dun. That 3-3-2 subdivision in a 4-beat measure song is always intriguing to me because you can spin it one of many different ways afterwards, but it's one of those drum patterns that really builds anticipation as you're listening to it. And honestly, City does that to a T. You do feel that anticipation. Ooh, what's going to happen at the end of the journey? What's going to happen at the end of the line? And then the drop comes around. And where is that first chorus? It's going to take me a second to find it. I think it's around here-ish, isn't it? Okay, I didn't go back far enough. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Like, even up until this point, yes, we've got that snare roll coming in, but that kick drum is still doing that 3-3-2 division. And it's tying in with the pre-chorus, naturally having that little bit of a ascent and a progression. Your anticipation levels are increasing as we move along. The full drop still hasn't happened yet, technically. You still get that 3-3-2. And then, of course, all the vocal parts, all the unison vocal parts. Once the crowd latches onto that, they're going to be singing along to it. And oh my goodness, I would love to be in the crowd for that. Now we get the full drop. And we're back into that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 division again. Yeah, that's a good time. That's a really good time. I'm telling you, man, K-bands are just such a good time. I mean, if you're watching this, I don't need to tell you that K-bands are great. K-bands are a great time. It doesn't matter who it is. If you're following a K-band, you're gonna have a good time with their music. There's just something about it. I know this is a biased opinion. Like, I love bands. As someone who grew up listening to like 80s rock music, I have a soft spot for like little indie bands. I have friends who've played in indie bands, college garage bands, things like that. I just think that band music, there is a little something about them that can't really be described using words, but you listen to them and you just feel it harder. Does that make sense? Like, you feel everything about the song a little bit more intensely. Maybe that's just a me thing, but I love and appreciate all the bands that we check out, man. They're always a great time. Like I said at the beginning, this is going to be a great time, and it was definitely a great time. I mean, listen to the song once, and I already want to like get involved with it, see it live, listen to it live, experience it live. My body is like craving this song now. And that honestly is a great sign and a great result after listening to one song. So thank you, The Fix, for an absolutely tremendous song. Looking forward to what you have in store for us next. But that is it for me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today, and I believe this is a little bit more poignant now, just based off of current events, but let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.